from the University of La Verne. This is Foothill Community News.
Hello, and welcome to Foothill Community News. I'm Amanda Beltran.
And I'm Paulina Wortman. We're your local news, entertainment, and sports center. Our top story is how false alarms are racking up big fines for local businesses.
Due to large amounts of false alarms, the La Verne Police Department is now enforcing some major fines. La Verne business owners are allowed 2 false alarms in a 1-year period. After that, LVPD will issue tickets and charge a $50 fee. Due to the fines, some business owners request that they are notified first if their alarm system is triggered. Store owners do this in order to avoid the fine. However, the problem is that it delays the reaction time and the event of an actual break-in. Police Lieutenant Chris Dransfeld says to keep businesses safe, they need to risk paying the fine.
And make sure that your alarm system is working properly and your cameras are working properly. In case there is a burglary to your business, we have some evidence in camera surveillance footage to go on.
The LVPD advises businesses to check all security cameras and alarms on a consistent basis. Strength in numbers can be powerful, but as a Foothill Community News reporter, Andrew Alonzo shows us 7 friends are making a big impact.
We have a friend that pushes us, or a friend that has to do absolutely everything to win. But I bet you don't have friends like these. At the heart of the La Verne Public Library for more than 30 years, there's a bunch simply known as the Friends of the La Verne Library.
They helped with raising funds for the initial construction of the library back in 1985.
The Friends are a dedicated group that work behind the scenes of the library to make sure it is always well maintained.
Without that Friends group, they would have to get along with furniture that had become too worn or computers that had become obsolete.
The library is provided with limited funds through the county.
Friends are providing things that the library has not, getting funding for from the county.
Through the library, the Friends sell movies, magazines, and snacks to help raise their money. But with scarce funds, donations for the group are always welcome.
Donations are wonderful.
With the money raised, the Friends plan to make some major improvements.
By us stepping up and replacing those old computers with new computers, it's benefiting the library and the people who use the library.
While the Friends may just be 7 friends,
I wanted to give back to the community.
Their charity and impact have made the library feel more like a family.
I feel I am giving back to the community. I've had a good life and now I can give back to the city.
That was Foothill Community News' Andrew Alonzo reporting.
Thanks to the annual renovations at the Horse Thief Canyon Dog Park in San Dimas, local dogs received a newer playground. Every year, the park closes in January for annual maintenance. The park opened earlier this month. It's a 1-acre park with 2 separate sections. Both sections are fenced in to allow all dogs to run off-leash. Dogs must have up-to-date vaccinations and tags on their collars.
One thing I've noticed when I've been up there is that it's not only the people that are socializing, the dogs are socializing, and it meets a needs in our community that people who may not feel comfortable to come out with their dog somewhere else can come there and be with other people.
The park is open daily and closes at sunset. On Wednesday, the park is closed from noon to 2. That looks great. I'll have to take my dog Skip and go check out the renovations.
I'll have to come and bring my dog Coco.
That'll be great. Nicolette and Jossie will be back with a look of what's happening around the town on Foothill Community News.
Stay with us.
Dear humans, I stand here today not for myself, but for every tail wagger, sloppy kisser, and curtain ninja. I stand here for each one of the nearly 4,100 dogs and cats killed in shelters each day, asking you to join our cause and help us make sure every best friend has a chance to meet one of their own. With Best Friends Animal Society leading the charge, and your help, we can save them all.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us. I'm Nicola Rojo.
And I'm Josie Ortega. Welcome to this edition of Around the Town, where we tell you what's going on in the cities of La Verne and San Dimas. We're going to kick off this edition of Around the Town with the University of La Verne-Palooza, an annual spring concert just announced this year's headline performer. This year marks the 10th anniversary of Verne-Palooza. The university will host this free concert for undergraduate students at the Pomona Fox Theater. Students waited anxiously on campus to find out who this year's headliner will be. And drum roll, it's rap duo Ray Shremmerd. We spoke to the Campus Advisory Board Marketing Chair Charles Lapuz, who says he expects a good turnout.
So it is the 10th annual Laverne-a-Palooza. I think this one's going to be like amazing, not to be biased because we're working on it, but no, I think this one's going to be really cool.
Student tickets will be given out on April 22nd, Monday, 11 a.m. in Foshnot Court. Public access to the tickets will be available at a later date. You can look out for those tickets on the Fox Theater website.
Springtime means lots of fresh fruit, flowers, and of course, the San Dimas Farmers Market. The market will return every Wednesday night until September. It is located in the San Dimas Center parking lot. The market will start at 4 and runs until 8 p.m. Guests have the option to purchase fresh fruit, flowers, or simply relax and enjoy live bands. It's a great way to enjoy Wednesday evening with some family and friends, especially on a school night. If you're interested in more info, visit www.sandimasfarmersmarket.com.
If you're unsure about what to cook for dinner or you don't want to cook dinner, there's always a food truck nearby. The Pomona Fairplex will host a food truck festival. It will run every Thursday from now until August. The event will kick off at 5:30 and end at 8:30 in the evening. Guests can enjoy live music, games, and plenty of good food.
I got the loaded French fries.
We got sliders and chili cheese fries.
The people here are all nice and chill.
We've come out years before. We have a good time.
Food truck lineups are subject to change on a weekly basis. For more information, including the full lineups, call the Fairplex at 909-623-3113.
The weekend is here, so if you like music and pianos, how about a local piano bar? Piano is a music bar located in the city of Claremont. The bar entertains its guests with shows from live artists, karaoke, stand-up comedy, and is famous for their dueling pianos performance. They also offer a variety of food and drinks. Piano is open every evening of the week and offers a variety of specials. Visit their website at www.duelingpianopianos.com to make a reservation.
A local business is doing its part in giving back to the community. Cactus Coffee in the city of Laverne held a fundraiser to collect items for the homeless. The fundraiser featured local artists, musicians, poets, and vendors. People donated blankets, socks, snacks, and personal hygiene items. Cactus Coffee staff says they are not partnered with an organization, but would like to keep the items handy for those who need it. The local Laverne coffee shop plans to make this a monthly event.
Rockstars of Tomorrow Musicians Academy held a ribbon-cutting ceremony to celebrate the opening of its Music Education Center right here in Laverne. 8 rooms are dedicated to teaching a variety of instruments and singing lessons. Classes include private and group sessions for people of all ages. We spoke to the co-owner, Brian Pym, who says he's excited for the grand opening.
That's why I'm here, to change some lives.
You can look them up on their website or social media for more information.
The city of San Dimas continues to show its support of small businesses with another grand opening. A ribbon-cutting ceremony can mark the start of a new business. For those small businesses without a chain or corporation backing them, many depend on the Chamber of Commerce to help them market. The Chamber hosts business socials and networking events. They also work at the local and state levels to ensure businesses receive funding and support. Marilyn Sparks, chairman of the San Dimas Chamber of Commerce, says they help many businesses in the community.
Do some introductions. So here, ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
And choose San Dimas to open up their restaurant, their concept of fresh food, and then also
The San Dimas Chamber of Commerce hosts several mixers and networking events throughout the year. If you want more information about their event, head over to their website.
So many exciting things are happening in this area.
Yeah, and you know you're going to catch me at that food truck festival on Thursdays.
Better invite me for some tacos. Chris and Haley are up next after the break to catch us up with sports. Stay with us.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome to Foothill Community Sports. I'm Christopher Livingston.
And I'm Haley Gomez. This spring season, we will feature scores, updates, and highlights from local sport teams.
That's right, we will continue to showcase San Dimas High School, Bonita High School, Damien High School, and of course, the University of La Verne.
High school baseball and softball are heating up. Let's take a look at how our featured schools are doing this season. Starting with San Dimas baseball, they have been on fire over the last few weeks, winning 12 straight impressive victories over Beckman, Mountain Ridge, and Covina. They currently hold a 15-3 overall record. The San Dimas softball team has also been hot, winning 6 straight games to include victories over Wilson, Brea Olinda, and Covina. They currently hold a 13-5 overall record. Next, we move on to Bonita High School. The baseball team had a successful start to their season with recent victories over Claremont and Don Luco. They lost to Barstow on March 27th, but currently hold a 13-5 overall record. The Bonita softball team also had a great start to their season, winning 3 in a row with victories over Claremont, West Covina, and Alto Loma. They hold a 14-5 overall record. Finally, we look at Damien High School baseball. After a very slow start, the Spartans have won 10 straight games with victories over Chino Hills and Upland. They hold a 10-6 overall record.
It's going to be very exciting to see what these teams can accomplish over the remainder of the season. Now let's take a look at the University of La Verne. We have reached the halfway point for spring sports. Let's look at what the Leopards have done so far. We first look at La Verne baseball. The Leopards have won 3 in a row to include victories over New Rochelle and Lewis and Clark. The baseball team currently holds a 17-8 overall record. Next, La Verne softball. The softball team has battled hard against opponents this season. They currently hold a 12-16 overall record with recent victories over Cal Lutheran. Finally, we check out the La Verne women's water polo team. The Leopards hold an 8-11 overall record with recent victories over Redlands and Whittier. The final push for the postseason has begun for these teams. It's guaranteed that there will be no shortage of excitement or drama for the remainder of the season.
That's right. I can't wait to see what these teams will do in the postseason. We'll be right back.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Welcome back to this edition of Foothill Community Sports. I'm Christopher Livingston.
And I'm Haley Gomez.
The University of La Verne's women's softball team now has a nationally ranked coach. Savannah Jaquish is a catcher on the 2019 USA women's softball team and this year's new assistant head coach. Jaquish comes with a huge resume. She completed 4 years at LSU as a 4-time All-American. She's also played 2 years on the Puerto Rican national team. Jaquish also won the World Baseball Softball Confederation World Championship Gold in 2018. She brings a lot of experience to this year's squad. We spoke to interim head coach Henry Morenshell, and he says the team is lucky to have her.
Coaching is one of the things that she wants to possibly do in the future. So we had the opening, and I made an offer, and then she was, we went ahead and we were able to work that out. She had a lot of offers, but one of the key factors is that our strength and conditioning program here, so her being able to go ahead and go into our gym and work out, her having access to the facilities to hit, and still continue to train for the Olympics.
On top of their 12-16 overall record, the softball team holds an 8-8 conference record. They have won the SCIAC conference title for the past 3 years.
The University of La Verne celebrated women athletes last month. They hosted the annual Girls Got Game conference. More than 800 female athletes from 25 local high schools gathered at ULV. Several athletes spoke about their experiences playing at the collegiate and national level.
Today I talked about my experiences with mental health and the challenges I faced as a Division I athlete, having to manage both a full-time crazy schedule and an athletic schedule as well.
Each student got a tour of the campus and a chance to speak with the guest speakers.
And bring them all together and show them that women are as strong as you can be, and that this group is here to empower each other and to bring up the next generation of female athletes and just continue to empower them.
Each speaker's goal is to inspire their audience with their own positive message.
I think my biggest message is to just believe in yourself and not let anyone tell you how good you can be based off of what division you played or what your marks are in high school, because it all really doesn't matter as long as you believe in yourself. And
yeah, so just seeing how they've accepted the message. There were excellent questions being asked by our girls. If you looked around, you could not see someone on their phone, so that was really good for me, just seeing how engaged they were.
The Girls Got Game Conference started back in 2015 and continues to grow every year.
Yeah, this event was such an awesome opportunity for these young athletes. It gave them not only something to strive towards, a goal to strive towards, but also gave them athletes to look up to.
Definitely, as a female athlete, it just feels so good to finally get that, recognition in sports.
But we still have more coming up. We'll be right back.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck. So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
I'm so excited for all the great events, news, and sports happening this season.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see what happens for the remainder of spring sports.
And I'm so excited to see all these athletes showcase their abilities and make that run for playoffs.
Absolutely, Haley. I'll definitely make it out to a game this season. It's all very exciting stuff. Well, that's all we have for you tonight at Foothill Community News. Thank you for joining us.